Leave the blue light on by the mirror in the hall. Your sweater on the chair, barely moving at all. There's rain on the awning and steam on the glass. You smile like a secret that doesn't need to last. I don't need the night to open, I don't need the stars to fall. Just a quiet little moment when you don't leave at all. Leave the blue light on for me, where the room turns slow and sweet. We can stay between the music and the sound of your heartbeat. Leave the blue light on tonight, let the shadows move like wine. If your hand stays near the table, I'll forget the time. There's a silver elevator humming somewhere underneath. You say nothing for a minute, and it says everything to me. Your perfume on the linen, your coat beside the door. I never knew that wanting could be this quiet before. I don't need a perfect promise, I don't need a movie scene. Just the way you lower your eyes when you're looking back at me. Leave the blue light on for me, where the room turns slow and sweet. We can stay between the music and the sound of your heartbeat. Leave the blue light on tonight, let the shadows move like wine. If your hand stays near the table, I'll forget the time. Maybe love is not the fire, maybe love is not the door. Maybe it's your breathing near me and the rain against the floor. Maybe we don't need forever, maybe we don't need a name. Maybe this is only evening, but I want it all the same. Leave the blue light on for me, where the room turns slow and sweet. We can stay between the music and the sound of your heartbeat. Leave the blue light on tonight, let the shadows move like wine. If your hand stays near the table, I'll forget the time. Blue light, warm room, your sweater, my moon. You stood on the milk glass balcony with your coffee getting cold. The curtains moved around you like a secret being told. There was sunlight on carpet and a key beside the tray. You said don't make this lonely, so I didn't look away. I don't need a perfect morning, I don't need the sky to stay. Just the way your shoulder softens when the hotel fades away. On the milk glass balcony, you looked almost like a dream. Not too close, not too far, just enough to ruin me. On the milk glass balcony, let the city move below. If your hand stays near the railing, I don't wanna go. There was a blue robe on the doorway and a song behind the wall. You laughed beneath your breathing like you didn't mean to at all. I watched the morning touch your fingers, then disappear into the air. I never knew that wanting could be this soft and still be there. I don't need a velvet promise, I don't need the room to glow. Just the quiet way you linger when you already have to go. On the milk glass balcony, you looked almost like a dream. Not too close, not too far, just enough to ruin me. On the milk glass balcony, let the city move below. If your hand stays near the railing, I don't wanna go. Maybe love is not the ocean, maybe love is not the rain. Maybe it's a shadow turning in the window frame. Maybe we don't need forever, maybe we don't need a name. Maybe this is just a morning, but I want it all the same. On the milk glass balcony, you looked almost like a dream. Not too close, not too far, just enough to ruin me. On the milk glass balcony, let the city move below. If your hand stays near the railing, I don't wanna go. Milk glass morning, your coffee cold, the door half open, I still don't go. Had almost good news in the back of my throat. You were drawing little boxes on the edge of your note. There was light on the counter and a song I almost knew. I kept saying I was busy when I only missed you. I don't wanna make it bigger, I don't wanna make you stay. I just hate how much I soften when you look at me that way. It's almost good news that I'm not falling apart. I can laugh through the afternoon with your name in my heart. If I sound like I'm better, that's the version I choose. I was almost okay till I wanted to tell you. You had honey on your finger from the rim of your tea. I was trying not to notice what your quiet does to me. The roads kept moving softly, like you knew where to land. I had both feet on the floor, but my heart in your hand. I don't need a perfect answer, I don't need the whole truth now. just a little less pretending when the room is slowing down. It's almost good news that I'm not falling apart. I can laugh through the afternoon with your name in my heart. If I sound like I'm better, that's the version I choose. I was almost okay till I wanted to tell you. Maybe healing isn't magic, maybe moving on is small. Maybe I can miss you gently without losing it all. Maybe I was never over, maybe I was only kind to the part of me that needed one more afternoon to try. It's almost good news that I'm not falling apart. I can laugh through the afternoon with your name in my heart. If I sound like I'm better, that's the version I choose. I was almost okay till I wanted to tell you. The note stays folded, the light turns blue. I had almost good news and it sounded like you. There's cloudberry light on the window by your tea. You were turning silver slowly in the glass in front of me. There was butter on the bread plate and a song beneath the floor. I was trying not to need this, then I needed it more. I don't need the whole sky open, I don't need the room to bloom. Just a quiet way you find me in the ordinary afternoon. Cloudberry window, hold the light for me. Teach my tired heart how soft it can be. If love comes gently, let it stay unnamed. Not a storm, not a promise, just a warmth I won't chase away. You left a blue wool scarf on the corner of the chair. Said the weather felt forgiving, though there was no rain in the air. The piano moved like daylight under every little sound, and the fear I held so tightly set one suitcase down. I don't need a perfect answer, I don't need the day to prove. Just your hand beside the saucer and the peace I feel with you. Cloudberry window, hold the light for me. Teach my tired heart how soft it can be. If love comes gently, let it stay unnamed. Not a storm, not a promise, just a warmth I won't chase away. Maybe healing is a small thing, maybe hope is quiet too. Maybe it's the way I breathe out when I'm sitting next to you. Maybe I was never empty, maybe only hard to hold. Maybe you were just the daylight, turning all my edges gold. Cloudberry window, hold the light for me. Teach my tired heart how soft it can be. If love comes gently, let it stay unnamed. Not a storm, not a promise, just a warmth I won't chase away. Blue scarf, warm tea. You say nothing, I feel free. Two sugars later, I was still pretending that I didn't check the door. You were talking about about the traffic, like I hadn't heard your voice before. There was sunlight on the counter and a line across your sleeve. I kept saying I was calmer than I ever learned to be. I don't wanna make it obvious, I don't wanna make you stay. I just hate how much I notice every time you look away. 2 sugars later, I'm still stirring up your name, trying to make it sweeter, trying not to feel the same. If I smile like I'm alright, that's the safest thing I do. 2 sugars later, I'm still soft about you. You left your receipt folded like a secret by the glass. I almost asked you if you missed me, then let the moment pass. The roads kept moving slowly under every quiet sound. I was trying to leave early, but my heart kept sitting down. I don't need a perfect answer, I don't need the room to know. I just wish I didn't hide so well when I want you close. 2 sugars later, I'm still stirring up your name, trying to make it sweeter, trying not to feel the same. If I smile like I'm alright, that's the safest thing I do. 2 sugars later, I'm still soft about you. Maybe I'm not overthinking, maybe I'm just under brave. Maybe every little silence was a sentence I misplaced. Maybe healing isn't clean, maybe closure takes its time. Maybe I can let you leave and still want you near mine. 2 sugars later, I'm still stirring up your name, trying to make it sweeter, trying not to feel the same. If I close my eyes this time, I won't call it missing you. 2 sugars later, I'm still soft about you. Your receipt stays folded, my tea turns blue. I don't say anything, but I wanted to. I kept the version I keep in the pocket of my coat, the one who says she's fine when she's barely staying whole. You were sitting by the window with the afternoon behind your hair. I was laughing at the menu like my heart wasn't there. I don't wanna make you nervous, I don't wanna make it hard. I just hate how much I notice when you're nowhere near my arms. The version I keep still wants to tell you everything, still turns every quiet second into something it could mean. If I look like I'm over it, that's the safest way I speak. You never met the honest part, the version I keep. There was cream in your coffee in a folded hotel bill. You said you seem a little distant. I said I'm learning to be still. The rose was moving softly, like a thought under the room. I kept counting all the exits, then kept looking back at you. I don't need a perfect answer, I don't need another sign. just wish I didn't hide so well when your hand is close to mine. The version I keep still wants to tell you everything, still turns every quiet second into something it could mean. If I look like I'm over it, that's the safest way I speak. You never met the honest part, the version I keep. Maybe I'm not hard to love, maybe I just leave too soon. Maybe every little silence was me saving room for you. Maybe healing isn't pretty, maybe closure isn't clean. Maybe I was scared you'd stay and still not choose me. The version I keep still wants to tell you everything, still turns every quiet second into something it could mean. If I look like I'm over it, that's the safest way I speak. You never met the honest part, the version I keep. The bill stays folded, the light turns weak. You say my name and I almost speak. I asked for a table for 1.5, like that was a normal thing to do. The waiter smiled like he didn't hear, but I think he knew. There was a brass lamp by the menu, and your name still typed in my phone. I kept pretending I came here hungry when I just didn't wanna go home. I don't wanna make it tragic, I don't wanna call it fate. I just hate that I still save you a little space on every plate. Table for 1.5, that's how I love you now. I keep my voice steady, but I don't know how. If I look like I'm leaving, that's the part I rehearsed. Table for 1.5 still hurts, but softer than first. There was peach tea in a tall glass and a room key near my sleeve. I almost texted, "Are you happy?" then hated how much I believed. The roads moved under the ceiling like a thought I couldn't stop. I was counting little endings in the sugar I forgot. I don't need a perfect answer, I don't need your side explained. I just wish I didn't miss you in such ordinary ways. Table for 1.5, that's how I love you now. I keep my voice steady, but I don't know how. If I look like I'm leaving, that's the part I rehearsed. Table for 1.5 still hurts, but softer than first. Maybe I'm not overthinking, maybe I'm just undersaid. Maybe every empty chair is a sentence in my head. Maybe healing isn't clean, maybe closure isn't kind. Maybe I can let you go and still look back sometimes. Table for 1.5, that's how I love you now. I keep my voice steady, but I don't know how. If I look like I'm leaving, that's the part I rehearsed. Table for 1.5 still hurts, but softer than first. One glass of peach tea, one chair I don't move. I came here alone, but I saved room for you. Small talk ruined me by the pastry case at noon. You asked if I've been sleeping. I said sometimes enough to move. There were crumbs on your black sweater and a flower in the vase. I kept staring at the floor tiles like they could save my face. I don't wanna make it awkward, I don't wanna make you leave. I just hate how one small question can get underneath me. Small talk ruined me, now I'm honest by mistake, saying I don't miss you with my whole voice starting to shake. If I smile like I'm fine, that's the part I learned for free. You said good to see you, and small talk ruined me. You had loose change in your palm and the train time on your screen. I was trying to act older than the girl I used to be. The roads kept circling softly, like I knew I'd circle back. I kept folding my own napkin just to give my hands a task. I don't need a perfect answer, I don't need to make you choose. I just wish I didn't lose my breath from standing next to you. Small talk ruined me, now I'm honest by mistake, saying I don't miss you with my whole voice starting to shake. If I smile like I'm fine, that's the part I learned for free. You said good to see you, and small talk ruined me. Maybe I'm not overthinking, maybe I just noticed late that the smallest conversation can still open up a gate. Maybe healing isn't graceful, maybe closure isn't clean. Maybe I can wish you well and still wish it was me. Small talk ruined me, now I'm honest by mistake, saying I don't miss you with my whole voice starting to shake. If I close my eyes this time, I won't call it history. You said take care of yourself, and small talk ruined me. Drink time, crumbs on your sleeve. I said I was okay too carefully. There's a river in the teaspoon when you stir the morning slow. You say my name so gently, like you're scared to let it go. There are crumbs beside the window and a coat across the chair. I was trying not to need this, then I found myself still there. I don't need the day to save me, I don't need the room to bloom, just the quiet little current that begins when I'm near you. Small rivers awake under my ribs again. You don't ask me to be brave, you just let the light come in. Small rivers awake where my old fear used to sleep. If I open like the morning, let it happen quietly. You drew a cloud on the napkin with a pencil wearing thin. Said some skies are still beautiful even when they don't begin. The piano moved like sunlight through the sugar and the glass, and I felt the guarded part of me stop running from the past. need the whole truth now. Just the way your silence holds me without asking me how. Small rivers awake under my ribs again. You don't ask me to be brave, you just let the light come in. Small rivers awake where my old fear used to sleep. If I open like the morning, let it happen quietly. Maybe healing is a table with 2 cups left warm. Maybe hope is not a thunder. Maybe hope has no form. Maybe I was never empty. Maybe only folded tight. Maybe you were just the first sound that made the room feel light. Small rivers awake under my ribs again. You don't ask me to be brave, you just let the light come in. Small rivers awake where my old fear used to sleep. If I open like the morning, let it happen quietly. Teaspoon river, morning chair. You say my name and I stay there. I was polite in the dark when your name came up again. Stirred my coffee like I didn't still remember where we'd been. There was rain on the window and a chair I wouldn't move. I kept saying I was tired when I really meant you. I don't wanna make it heavy, I don't wanna make you cold. I just hate how much I miss you in the quiet after all. I was polite in the dark, smiling like I had control. Kept my hands around the cup like it could keep me whole. If I look like I'm okay, that's the version I rehearse. I was polite in the dark, but I loved you first. You left a blue umbrella by the wall beside the door. I almost took a picture, then I hated what it was for. The roads kept moving softly like a secret under rain. I was counting every exit, but they all still said your name. I don't need a perfect answer, I don't need the room to know. I just wish I didn't hide so well when I want you close. I was polite in the dark, smiling like I had control. Kept my hands around the cup like it could keep me whole. If I look like I'm okay, that's the version I rehearse. I was polite in the dark, but I loved you first. Maybe I'm not overthinking, maybe I just undersay. Maybe every little silence was me asking you to stay. Maybe healing isn't pretty, maybe closure isn't clean. Maybe I can let you leave and still wonder what you mean. I was polite in the dark, smiling like I had control. Kept my hands around the cup like it could keep me whole. If I close my eyes tonight, I won't call it getting worse. I was polite in the dark, but I loved you first. There's a parking lot in my chest where I leave every almost goodbye. You were laughing by the window, I was rehearsing being fine. There was foam on your espresso and a receipt under my sleeve. I kept saying it's whatever, like whatever didn't mean me. I don't wanna make it heavy, I don't wanna make you stay. I just hate how much I notice when you breathe and look away. There's a parking lot in my chest full of things I never said. All the little almost moments still pulling at the thread. If I smile like I'm over it, that's the part I learned the best. You walked out into the sunlight and stayed parked inside my chest. You had ink on your left thumb from a pen that barely wrote. I was counting every exit like I wasn't losing hope. The roads kept moving softly under all the space we made. I kept folding up my napkin just to give my hands a place. I don't need a perfect answer, I don't need the room to know. I just wish I didn't miss you in the places people go. There's a parking lot in my chest full of things I never said. All the little almost moments still pulling at the thread. If I smile like I'm over it, that's the part I learned the best. You walked out into the sunlight and stayed parked inside my chest. Maybe I'm not overthinking, maybe I just felt too late. Maybe every quiet corner was a place I made you wait. Maybe healing isn't pretty, maybe closure isn't clean. Maybe I can let you leave and still wonder what you mean. There's a parking lot in my chest full of things I never said. All the little almost moments still pulling at the thread. If I close my eyes this time, I won't call it loneliness. You walked out into the sunlight and stayed parked inside my chest. Light lines, one street, your shadow still saving a seat. I left my name in your cup when the tea turned almost cold. You were talking about nothing, like nothing, didn't know. There was sunlight on the menu and a chair I didn't move. I kept saying I was better, like I had something to prove. I don't wanna make it heavy, I don't wanna make you stay. I just hate how much I soften when you look at me that way. I left my name in your cup, like a secret I forgot. I was trying to seem quiet, but I wanted you alive. If I laugh like I'm over it, that's the safest thing I do. I left my name in your cup so I could stay with you. You had a blue mark on your finger from a pen that barely wrote. I was counting every second that your sleeve brushed my coat. The roads kept moving softly, like a thought beneath the room. I kept looking at the window, then looking back at you. I don't need a perfect answer, I don't need the whole truth now. I just wish I wasn't careful every time my heart gets loud. I left my name in your cup, like a secret safest thing I do. I left my name in your cup so it could stay with you. Maybe I'm not hard to love, maybe I just hide too well. Maybe every little silence was a story I couldn't tell. Maybe healing isn't clean, maybe I still miss the start. Maybe I was scared you'd notice how you'd changed my heart. I left my name in your cup, like a secret I forgot. I was trying to seem quiet, but I wanted you a lot. If I laugh like I'm over it, that's the safest thing I do. I left my name in your cup so it could stay with you. Your tea goes cold, the light turns blue. I leave the room still close to you. I kept your weather in my coat like a reason not to leave. You were talking through the window light, I was pretending I could breathe. There was lemon on the table and a chair I didn't move. I kept saying I was better, like better wasn't you. I don't wanna make it heavy, I don't wanna make you stay. I just hate how much I soften when the room sounds like your name. I kept your weather even after the sky turned clear, smiling through the afternoon like I didn't want you here. If I look like I'm alright, that's the safest thing I do. I kept your weather because it still feels close to you. You had sugar on your finger from the rim of your glass. I almost asked if you remembered, then I let the moment pass. The roads kept moving softly like a thought beneath the floor. I was counting little exits, but I wanted 1 hour more. I don't need a perfect answer, I don't need the whole truth now. I just wish I didn't hide so well when my heart gets loud. I kept your weather even after the sky turned clear, smiling through the afternoon like I didn't want you here. If I look like I'm alright, that's the safest thing I do. I kept your weather because it still feels close to you. Maybe I'm not overthinking, maybe I just felt too much. Maybe every little silence was me reaching without touch. Maybe healing isn't clean, maybe missing has no shape. Maybe I can let you go and still keep one cloudy day. I kept your weather even after the sky turned clear, smiling through the afternoon like I didn't want you here. If I close my eyes this time, I won't call it needing you. I kept your weather and it kept me soft too. I'm in my quiet room, your weather stayed and I did too.
You wrote a velvet rain check on the back of my hand, said maybe not forever, but I still understand. There was light on the silver of your little cafe spoon, and eyes looked like a movie that was ending too soon. I don't need the room to darken, I don't need the sky to fall. Just stay in this quiet second where I almost have it all. Give me a velvet rain check for another afternoon where your hand stays near the table and the world forgets the room. Give me a velvet rain check. If the feeling comes too soon, we can leave it in the soft light like a song beneath the moon. There was a pale glass of water with a circle on the tray. You kept touching your collar like you had too much to say. I watched the ceiling fan turning like it knew how to move slow. And I wanted to be honest, but I didn't want to go. I don't need a perfect promise, I don't need a golden sign, just the almost in your shoulder, leaning softly into mine. Give me a velvet rain check for another afternoon where your hand stays near the table and the world forgets the room. Give me a velvet rain check. If the feeling comes too soon, we can leave it in the soft light like a song beneath the moon. Maybe love is not the answer, maybe love is not the flame. Maybe it's the way you linger when nobody says my name. Maybe we don't need forever, maybe we don't need to choose. Maybe this is only weather, but I like the shade with you. Give me a velvet rain check for another afternoon where your hand stays near the table and the world forgets the room. Give me a velvet rain check. If the feeling comes too soon, we can leave it in the soft light like a song beneath the moon. Velvet rain check, your name on my skin. Nothing is promised, but I want it again. You chose the last table outside where the sunlight fell through the trees. Your glass had a slice of lime and your dress moved soft in the breeze. There was a song through the window, barely louder than the street. I watched your fingers trace circles on the napkin between you and me. I don't need the day to slow down, I don't need the sky to explain. Just stay in this golden hour before it turns into a name. At the last table outside, you looked almost unreal, like a memory happening before I knew how to feel. At the last table outside, with your hand near the wine, I forgot every reason I was running from mine. sentence. I don't need the lights to change, just the quiet in your breathing. When you softly say my name at the last table outside, you looked almost unreal, like a memory happening before I knew how to feel. At the last table outside, with your hand near the wine, I forgot every reason I was running from mine. Maybe love is not a movie, maybe love is not a spark. Maybe it's your shadow crossing the warm side of my heart. Maybe we don't need forever, maybe we don't need the moon. Maybe this is just an afternoon, but I want it with you. At the last table outside, you looked almost unreal, like a memory happening before I knew how to feel. At the last table outside, with your hand near the wine, I forgot every reason I was running from mine. Last table outside, lime in your glass, your hand near the sunlight. Let the hour last. You chose the booth after midnight, where the window caught the rain. Your coat was folded beside you like it knew you couldn't stay. There was a candle on the table and a spoon beside your glass. I kept watching your reflection like a scene I couldn't pass. I don't need the night to answer, I don't need the room to glow, just the way you breathe beside me, like you're scared to let me know. In the booth after midnight, you were soft against the blue, not a dream, not a promise, just the quiet shape of you. In the booth after midnight, let the whole world disappear. If your hand stays near the candle, I could stay right here. There was coffee getting colder and a song behind the wall. You smiled under your breathing like you didn't mean to at all. The city moved in silver through the glass and through the rain. I never knew that wanting could be gentle and still ache. I don't need a perfect ending, I don't need a sweeter line, just your shoulder in the low light, almost leaning into mine. In the booth after midnight, you were soft against the blue, not a dream, not a promise, just the quiet shape of you. In the booth after midnight, let the whole world disappear. If your hand stays near the candle, I could stay right here. Maybe love is not the thunder, maybe love is not the flame, maybe it's the way you linger when nobody says my name. Maybe we don't need forever, maybe we don't need a sign, maybe this is only midnight, but I want you for a while. In the booth after midnight, you were soft against the blue. Not a dream, not a promise, just the quiet shape of you. In the booth after midnight, let the whole world disappear. If your hand stays near the candle, I could stay right here. Booth after midnight, rain on the glass, your coat beside me. Let the moment last. You look like a summer film still in the gold of the cafe door. Your hand on a paper menu, my heart on the marble floor. There was lemon light on the window and a song moving under the air. I said nothing for a minute just to keep you sitting there. I don't need the room to brighten, I don't need the sky to bend. Just stay where the light is easy and the afternoon won't end. You're my summer film still, warm and out of time. A little scene I keep replaying when the evening loses light. You're my summer film still, soft enough to hold in a cafe full of strangers. You made the day feel slow. There was a blue straw in your coffee and a silver ring by your phone. You smiled like you knew the story but didn't wanna go home. I watched the ceiling fan turning like a clock without a sound, and I wanted to say I loved you, but I let the song play down. I don't need a perfect promise, I don't need a name for this, just the almost in your shoulder and the quiet after it. You're my summer film still, warm and out of time. A little scene I keep replaying when the evening loses light. You're my summer film still, soft enough to hold in a cafe full of strangers. You made the day feel slow. Maybe love is not a picture, maybe love is not a line, maybe it's the way you linger in the corner of my mind. Maybe we don't need forever, maybe we don't need to know. Maybe this is only summer, but I don't wanna let it go. You're my summer film still, warm and out of time. A little scene I keep replaying when the evening loses light. You're my summer film still, soft enough to hold in a cafe full of strangers. You made the day feel slow. Summer film still, gold on your face, nothing forever, just this place. Your side of the table is still warm from the afternoon you stayed. A little sunlight on your coffee, a little shadow on your face. There was a song behind the counter, moving softer than the street. I kept pretending not to notice how your silence looked at me. I don't need the day to promise, I don't need the sky to shine. Just stay close to mine is still warm on your side. Where the light falls slow, I can feel you in the room. Even when you let go, it's still warm on your side. Like a dream I almost knew. If the afternoon remembers, let it remember you. There was a spoon beside your glass and a ring mark on the wood. You said some things are better quiet, and I finally understood. The roses playing softly like a window in the rain. I never knew that wanting could arrive without a name. I don't need a perfect ending, I don't need the lights to change. Just the way you look beside me when I almost said your name is still warm on your side. Where the light falls slow, I can feel you in the room. Even when you let go, it's still warm on your side. Like a dream I almost knew. If the afternoon remembers, let it remember you. Maybe love is not a fever, maybe love is not a flame. Maybe it's the empty chair still keeping something of your name. Maybe we don't need forever, maybe we don't need a sign. Maybe this is just a feeling, but it keeps coming back to mine. It's still warm on your side. Where the light falls slow, I can feel you in the room. Even when you let go, it's still warm on your side. Like a dream I almost knew. If the afternoon remembers, let it remember you. Your chair by the window, my cup almost dry. Nothing is moving, but you're still on your side. I almost left at 5 with my jacket halfway on. You were stirring melted sugar like you knew I'd stay too long. There was sunlight on the window and a song I couldn't place. I kept saying I was fine with the worst look on my face. I don't wanna make it heavy, I don't wanna make you choose. I just hate how much I notice every quiet thing you do. I almost left at 5, but your hand was near the glass, and I forgot every reason I was learning to detach. If I sound like I'm over it, that's the easiest little lie. I was halfway through the doorway and still hoping you'd ask why. You had a blue mark on your paper cup from a pen that didn't write. I was laughing at your story while I lost another fight. The roads kept moving softly under everything unsaid. I kept counting all the exits, then looked at you instead. I don't need a perfect answer, I don't need the room to know. I just wish I was less afraid of wanting something slow. I almost left at 5, but your hand was near the glass, and I forgot every reason I was learning to detach. If I sound like I'm over it, that's the ask why. Maybe I'm not moving on. Maybe I'm just moving small. Maybe healing looks like sitting where I used to run from it all. Maybe I don't need to say it. Maybe you already knew. I was quiet for myself, but I was softer next to you. Almost left at 5, but your hand was near the glass. And I forgot every reason. I was learning to detach. If I sound like I'm over it, that's the easiest little lie. I was halfway through the doorway and still hoping you'd ask why. My jacket on the chair, your coffee getting cold. I almost left at 5, but I didn't go. You made a soft focus reservation at a table by the glass. Your name looked different in the candlelight, like something from the past. There was cream in your coffee and a cloud inside the spoon. I kept watching your reflection move quietly through the room. I don't need the lights to flicker, I don't need the night to bend. Just stay inside this little silence where the feeling has no end. Soft focus reservation, your hand near mine again. Nothing sharp, nothing certain, just a slow way to begin. Soft focus reservation, let the whole world fade behind. If you look at me that gently, I might forget the time. There was rain on the awning, though the afternoon was clear. You said maybe that's just memory, and I liked the way it disappeared. Your sleeve brushed the menu like a secret passing through. I never knew that wanting could be this quiet next to you. I don't need a perfect promise, I don't need the stars to show. Just a little space between us where we both already know. Soft focus reservation, your hand near mine again. Nothing sharp, nothing certain, just a slow way to begin. Soft focus reservation, let the whole world fade behind. If you look at me that gently, I might forget the time. Maybe love is not a fever, maybe love is not a flame. Maybe it's the way you linger when nobody says my name. Maybe we don't need forever, maybe we don't need a sign. Maybe this is only evening, but it feels almost divine. Soft focus reservation, your hand near mine again. Nothing sharp, nothing certain, just a slow way to begin. Soft focus reservation, let the whole world fade behind. If you look at me that gently, I might forget the time. Your name on the list, my coat on the chair. Nothing decided, but I want you there. So globby lights on your shoulder, you were waiting by the stairs with a room key in your fingers and a ribbon in your hair. There was coffee on the marble and a piano down the hall. You said don't make make it matter, but I wanted it all. I don't need the night to promise, I don't need the moon to stay. Just the way you look beside me, like you might not walk away. Under the silk lobby lights, you were soft enough to keep, like a dream I didn't ask for, but still found in my sleep. Under the silk lobby lights, let this slow world disappear. If your hand stays near the counter, I could stay right here. There was rain on the glass doors, though the afternoon was bright. You laughed under your breathing like a secret learning light. I watched the elevator numbers turn gold above your face, and I never knew that wanting could move at such a quiet pace. I don't need a perfect ending, I don't need a sweeter lie, just your shadow in the hallway, moving slowly next to mine. Under the silk lobby lights, you were soft enough to keep, like a dream I didn't ask for, but still found in my sleep. Under the silk lobby lights, let the slow world disappear. If your hand stays near the counter, I could stay right here. Maybe love is not the ocean, maybe love is not the flame. Maybe it's your coat beside me and the way you say my name. Maybe we don't need forever, maybe we don't need a sign. Maybe this is just the lobby, but I want you for a while. Under the silk lobby lights, you were soft enough to keep, like a dream I didn't ask for, but still found in my sleep. Under the silk lobby lights, let the slow world disappear. If your hand stays near the counter, I could stay right here. Silk lobby lights, room key, warm rain. You look at me once, and I stay. There's a Polaroid by the window, with the sunlight on your face. You were laughing at the corner, like the room that found its place. There was sugar on the table, and a song beneath the door. I kept wanting to get closer, without asking you for more. I don't need the day to promise, I don't need the sky to stay, just the way you look beside me when the noise falls away. And the Polaroid by the window, you look soft enough to keep, like a dream I almost remember from a summer in my sleep. And the Polaroid by the window, let the afternoon move slow. If your hand stays near the table, I don't wanna go. There was a blue cup beside you, and a ring mark on the wood. You said some things are better quiet, and I finally understood. The family was turning over like a clock without a sound. I never knew that wanting could be this soft and still pull me down. I don't need a perfect ending, I don't need the lights to change, just your shoulder in the warm air, and the way you say my name. And the Polaroid by the window, you look soft enough to keep, like a dream I almost remember from a summer in my sleep. In the Polaroid by the window, let the afternoon move slow. If your hand stays near the table, I don't wanna go. Maybe love is not a fever, maybe love is not a flame, maybe it's the quiet picture where you almost say my name. Maybe we don't need forever, maybe we don't need a sign, maybe this is just a moment, but I wanna make it mine. In the Polaroid by the window, you look soft enough to keep, like a dream I almost remember from a summer in my sleep. In the Polaroid by the window, let the afternoon move slow. If your hand stays near the table,